Here's the bubbly starter. This is how you're gonna start. You're gonna feed it. You want it to double in size in your jar. Then what you're going to do is you're going to take a cup and a third of starter, and you're gonna mix it with a cup and a third of warm water. Level it off. So it might be a little, excuse me. We'll go a little more when we go to the third. I mean a little less. So fluffy, isn't it beautiful? So fun. Okay. Ta-da! Lovely. Get it all out of there. Oh, it's gross. Slimy. Aside. Now we're going to do a cup and a third of warm water. Got my water ready. Here's the third cup. Pretty. One full, nice fatty cup here. Make sure it's measured nicely. I didn't use this as warm as I might usually because my house temperature is a little toasty, and I don't want it to over ferment after this. So I'm gonna show you what we got here. So I'm just gonna jiggle it all nice and loose until it's more of a milky substance with no lumps. And I'm gonna let it sit for about 8 minutes, maybe 10. And then I'm going to go ahead and add the flour, the salt, and then we're gonna create some dough. All right, we're back. It looks like a milky yuck. I went and took the liberty of 3.5 cups of bread flour, 2 teaspoons of salt, and I did 1 teaspoon of malt powder, just for good measure. I'm gonna dump it all in here. Woof. And with fresh, clean hands, we gonna wiggle it. Oh, it's so fun. So weird. It's like playing like a child. Do-do-do-do. My starter at 6:15, and it's 6 hours later, roughly, because it was bubbly and delightfully so beautiful. So what you keep doing is just moving it around, and if you're so amazing and you have one of those big mixers, which I didn't really care to have something like that, it just takes up too much space in my little house. You kind of just do it yourself, and look how beautiful it starts to look. Fun. When you were little, did you used to play with Play-Doh or make mud pies and things? I did. It was so fun. Okay, I'm gonna get in here a little more. So, I'm trying to incorporate it all in there. It's stronger. Okay, taking a bit. So now it's starting to get something. Oh, you know what I didn't put in here? Water. Silly me. Wait, did I? I feel confused. Maybe I need to look at my recipe. I don't think so. I don't think I need any more water. Nope. I don't. Second guess myself here for a minute. I haven't made any bread for a week. Silly me. Making sometimes it's really wet and this is not as wet as usual, which is okay because I believe it will get a little bit more juicy as it sits, the moisture. Oh boy, I have it ring. That's good. Love when you get dough in your diamonds, right? Ooh, dough and diamonds, that's beautiful. Maybe we should call that the page. Okay, so kind of make it into a funny looking little blob ball. And then I need to get a little hairband, a little hairnet, a little hair shower cap would be the proper term. And then we put the shower top on top. And then she's going to sit for about an hour and a half. And usually warm temp in here will get her going. Here's what she looks like, so precious. Hello. Be back in a jiffy. All right, it's been like 2 hours. I thought I was gonna fall asleep. Here she is. How big is she? She's kind of doubled up, eh? All right, now we're gonna do the stretching and the folding. Here's the stretching and the folding. Right. Clean hands. Ooh, it's a bit dry. Okay, so you can actually use like the bread thing to get the stuff off the bottom. So see, ooh, oh, it's so fun. You'll like have like little lumps and bumps. I do this just because it's like stretch and fold, and then I'll keep my fingers out. Like kind of however I feel like you're comfortable. I think it doesn't really matter. And then I was told be careful not to like rip it because that's like breaking the gluten strand. So, and it's, it's getting tight. So that's how I also know like, oh gosh, okay, I'm pretty much done. So see here's like coming apart. So I think it's good, it's pretty. I'm gonna make it a little bit more dough, circular. It's so fun. I swear, it's like addicting. Look, see, so it gets a bit smaller, quite a bit smaller. It's like fits in my hand. Baby goes back in. This is what it looks like, just so we're clear. See, it like gets smoother and smoother like that fast. It gets super smooth. So can't really mess it up. Put the hair cover over it. Ciao. Hi. We're on number 3 now. Fresh, clean hands. Oh, she looks so bubbles. Stretch and fold and stretch, pull and fold. There's somewhere on website though that somebody does a slap and fold or something like that, and they're like onto the countertop, and then they just slap and roll. That's what it was. Slap it and roll it. So like slap it onto the countertop. Oh, you hit bubble. And then slap it and roll it. And essentially it's kind of the same, I suppose, because you just want to make it. I guess that's for the gluten to build. I don't know, but I'm definitely like starting to shred. So time number 4 coming up. Let's see. Squeeze her back in there. Little bubbles. See you next time for number 4. Hello, as Mrs. Doubtfire would say. Ha ha ha. Okay, we're on number 4. Look how poofy. See, poofy poof. I mean, how's that for? It's kind of fun, huh? All right, so brush clean hands. Wiggle her little saucy little self out here. She comes all together so nice. Oh yes, so pretty. See, so she's still already a little tight. So that's kind of fun. You are doing good. Lovely. Stretch. Oh, my squirrel's outside. Stretch and such a weird part. Stretch and fold. Okay, so now I think this is probably as good. We're going to sew for 2 hours. And then essentially we're going to shape it just like this. So we won't really stretch and fold it. We will just pull it out and kind of manhandle it lightly, if that makes any sense. So that it looks kind of like this. And then we put it in our banneton. So. See you too. Hi, we're back. Fluffy, muffy, poo. So poofy. A nice hairband, we're gonna need that again in a moment. All right, so now we're just gonna shape and fold it. Woohoo! A little bit more water in my bag. Oh, it's so fluffy. It's so fluffy and sweet. It's so fluffy. This is so cool. Look how pretty. Okay, so this time we don't stretch and fold. We just kind of like make it tight. So my view is not the greatest here. We're gonna do the best. Okay, so it's more like we just want to really get it like all tight in there, I guess, because see all these little bubbles? Oh, it's gonna be a fat tomorrow. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's gonna have some fun skin on the top and burn. It's gonna make it pretty. Okay, so just kind of keep, see, like making it small again without like stretching it, but you're kind of stretching it. So you're like stretching the skin over it, like whatever the skin. The skin now. There's dough. Okay, so we'll get a bit smaller, and then you put it into your banneton. Here's the banneton ball. Ta-da! So pretty, right? So now, a pretty little ball that one. She goes in the refrigerator at least until the morning, but she can be in the fridge for 48 hours before you pull her out and score her and bake her. When you do the score bake, well, we'll talk about that in the morning. Just gotta make sure you have a Dutch oven or a crazy crock pot, or I mean not a crock pot, roaster, parchment paper, hot temperature. Fun making bread. So pretty this morning. Time to do our job. So we're gonna put our parchment paper over, flip it over, and so cute, look how cute it is. Sorry, people. These little cuts, let her flip open, and she's gonna probably cut open right there. So see, now she can burst. That's not the best cut. All right, and my funny pan, the ice is in with parchment paper, and she goes into oven 35.